at ANGELESCITYFlyingclub. And I am with Windy Matera. He is the director of ACFC. Yeah. He will give us a tour of their hangar. Let's go.
Okay, this is our building for our offices and the training room and the viewing deck upstairs. Now let's go to the hangars. I'll show you all the airplanes we have here at the Flying Club. We have everything here: ultralights, sports planes, light sport aircraft, RC planes. Everything flying is here. Okay, now this is a Quicksilver. It's powered by a Rotax engine, about 54 horsepower. It's a two-seater sport plane. These are all Quicksilvers. And here we have a Rance S12. The handling of this one is a little bit close to Cessna, unlike the open Quicksilver. Yes, yes. This one has a windshield, that doesn't. This one glides better than that. Okay, next what we have here is a drifter. This glides also.
What's the difference? Kasi ito, yung the seat kasi is
yeah, this one is tandem seat. This one is side by side. The Quicksilver is also side by side. This one, everything's pretty open. There's nothing to obstruct your view. This is the closest thing to like experiencing flying like a witch. We have at the back an M-squared. Basically, this is a new version of a Quicksilver. It's got half a windshield and a nose fairing.
Did you bring this to Brunei?
Yeah, this is a light sport aircraft. This is under maintenance right now. I brought this to Kota Kinabalu and Brunei. From here.
Imagine na.
This thing has an endurance of 8 to 9 hours, something like that.
Ano?
It only burns like 4 to 5 gallons of mobile gasoline. And flying at around 100 knots.
Ano, how high can this?
We went up to 10,000 feet. 9.5, 10.5, yeah. And we can still breathe. Yeah, this one is an amphibian. This is called the searay. It's under routine maintenance. They're checking the landing gear. They took it apart for inspection. Okay, now let's proceed to the second hangar.
What does AOG mean? Okay, it's aircraft on ground.
Aircraft on
We can-
garage.
On ground.
Aircraft on garage. Aircraft on garage.
Baka mapatawag tayo.
Aircraft on garahe. This is another Rance S12 similar to the one over there, also side-by-side seating. And then this one is called a Hanuman. This also cruises at around 80 knots. 80
Is
knots.
this also considered ultralight?
Yes, yes. This is also ultralight. This is a Zenith. It's a bush plane, light sport aircraft. It's aluminum, and this is the canvas version of that. This one is a Kitfox.
What's this?
This is called the Kitfox. This plane has been a 3-time consecutive champion of balloon busting in the Balloon Fest. This is powered by a Rotax 912. This is about 80 horsepower above, between 80 to 100. Depends on what engine they have on it. Okay. Here another S12. So S12s here are pretty popular. This is called the Super Petrel. This is also an amphibian. It's got the retractable gears. You need to retract it if you're going to land in water. It's a pretty fast airplane as well. This one is a GT 500. This is also made by Quicksilver. If you remember the first airplanes we saw, the open ones. This is a certified ultralight, by the way. This is the first ultralight to be certified in the US. In the US, yeah. So even NASA has this plane. Yeah. Behind is another drifter, similar to that one out there. And this one is right now, this is a Zenith 501. Right now, this is considered a light sport aircraft, even if it's made normally like aluminum, just like the other certified aircraft, like Cessnas and Pipers. It's full metal. It's full metal, and it's got a Lycoming engine, if I'm not mistaken. It's got a Lycoming inside. Two-seat, yeah. Two-seater side-by-side seating. So right here we have 1, 2, 3. Other side we have 4 S12s. Okay, and another one there. We have 6 S12s.
Does this all work?
Yes. It's just that it's pandemic, and these are privately owned aircraft. Since a lot of people cannot travel too much, they're here, but they're undergoing routine run-ups every week. This is a Cessna. This is a Lake Buccaneer. Well, there's no other place to put the engine.
What do you call this?
It's a Lake Buccaneer.
Hey, let's make an airplane.
Let's make, oh,
Where are we going to
oh
put
my
the
God,
engine?
we forgot where to put the engine. Just stick it in the roof. Just stick it on the roof.
Ito old school lang.
Huh?
Ito, pang mga old school movies.
Really old. This is 1940s. This is a Boeing Stearman. It's tandem seating, front and back. This is very expensive now. The restoration of this one exceeded like 15 million pesos. Just the restoration.
Privately owned din to.
Yeah, this is privately owned. Here is a Cessna 170.
Cessna 170.
It's a tail dragger. Real airplane for real men. This is a Cherokee, also made by Piper. It's like a baby engine version of the Piper Archer. This one is a Cessna 210. It's got a retractable landing gear. Very massive engine. This thing is really fast. And behind the 210 are my RC planes. That was a Cessna 182 at the back, and this one is an extra 260. Okay, this one is a Pipistrel sinus. It doesn't have sinusitis. It's just a name. This one has a 4-stroke Rotax engine, also about 80 plus horsepower. It's basically a motor glider. It has very long wings, very sleek. Yeah.
OA long wing, super duper long.
And this one is a TL Aircraft Sting, owned by my Japanese friend who he was my student before. This is a very sleek aircraft. This would cruise around more than 100 knots, I think. More than 100 knots. And flying on just using a Rotax 912 engine as well. This one here is another amphibian. This is an aventura amphib. What we saw earlier is a searay. That was designed earlier. That's more robust than this. This is the ultralight, ultralight version of the searay. But same configuration, same layout, same everything. And then here, under restoration, is a Navion. This is also one of the rare aircraft. Probably there's only like one in the whole country. You cannot see the canopy, but it looks like a Volkswagen. Okay, this one is a Jet Ranger B3, and this one is a Bell Jet Ranger, the early version. This is still flying at the moment, but in the early days of Bell, they have a collaboration with Agusta. So this is pretty Jurassic helicopter, but still performs very well and very reliable. Okay, this is our runway in Angeles City Flying Club. It's 600-meter grass runway. We are located in Magalang, Pampanga. It's about 22 kilometers from Clark. Okay, what we have here now is an M2. It's like also an upgraded version of a Quicksilver. So these are all the airplanes what you could see in Angeles City Flying Club. We are open for membership. Our membership is 15,800 pesos, and that's for a whole year. Okay, so what do you get with 15,800? You get to use our facility if you're a member. We have pool, we have cottages, and we have a canteen, and then you have a discounted rate for aircraft use. For those who want to try sport flying, our introductory rate, intro flight, is 4,888.
Okay, so they can just go here and walk in and then pay 4,888.
Yes.
No need for membership. So it's their choice if they want
Yeah,
to be a member.
that rate already includes the day membership. So you're a member for a day. That includes you're flying for the day. You get a free t-shirt from Angeles City Flying Club, and that includes lunch. After your trial introductory flight, and you decide you like it, and then you really want to go into sports flying, first is you get your membership, so you can have a discounted rate on your training. And then normally it would just take you between 10 to 20 hours, and then after you have completed all the requirements and the skills to fly an airplane, after learning the ground schooling and everything, they will release you for solo. And then after that, if you are already in between 30 hours to 40 hours, they will now issue your sports pilot certificate. So that's like not necessarily a license, but a sports pilot, which is also recognized in all over the world.
So if you are an aspiring pilot, I think this is the best way for you to have an orientation flight. First, because you will have the basics. Kasi you have the flight training, you have the ground school.
Yes.
So for just 4,888 pesos, yeah, you can pursue your dream and for flying for a day. So come and visit Angeles City Flying Club. And you have the best pilots here who will train you.
So if you want to enjoy flying and not really do it as a job, all the hardcore aviators are here. Even after flying their airlines, they go here on their weekends. They still haven't had enough, and they still want to continue flying for the whole week. This is the place. All the hardcores are here.
Even the RC planes, you can try it here. If you have an RC plane, you can go here and fly, diba? If you're a member.
If you're just flying RCs, you can just be an RC member. That's only like 5,000 pesos for the whole year.
See?
And you have a 600-meter runway, and you have corn in front of you, which you can crash your airplane in and they will not get destroyed.
You should put this on your bucket list talaga. This is a really amazing experience. I promise you.
Yeah, $100 for everything.
For a day, diba?
Yeah. Day membership. You fly, you eat, you get to use the facilities, you get a shirt. That's super cheap.
Hi, my name is Tonet Rivera. I'm the president of the Angeles City Flying Club. So welcome to ACFC, as we call it, which is based here at Woodland Air Park. I'm sure you've had a chance to walk around virtually and see some of our airplanes. It's quite a club. We have over 100 members at the Angeles City Flying Club and about approximately 45 or so airplanes that are based here, ranging from ultralight aircraft like the ones you see behind me, owned by the club, all the way to helicopters that are, turbine engine helicopters, Cessna airplanes, Piper airplanes. So we have general aviation, we have ultralights, we have rotary aircraft. Here at Hangar 2, you can see a couple of our members working on their airplane at the Angeles City Flying Club. A lot of our members are airline pilots and also general aviation pilots. Over here, for example, we have one member who is a Boeing 777 captain at Cathay Pacific. We have others from Qatar Airways, Emirates, professional pilots, we have instructors, we have enthusiasts, people who just love to fly, private pilots. We have young commercial pilots waiting for jobs at airlines. So they're all here, they all get together on weekends or weekdays and fly our ultralights, fly their airplanes, tinker with each other's airplanes as well. When I joined here in 2010, one of the things that I noticed is that everybody just wanted to help me, even if I didn't need help. I would open my engine compartment in my airplane, and they would come over and say, "What's wrong, Tonet?" And I would say, "I'm just looking at my engine. There's nothing wrong." And they would lend me wrenches, and they would lend me screwdrivers, and they would lend me all kinds of tools that I didn't really need. People just love helping people here. We also have radio-controlled aircraft enthusiasts who fly their own. As you can see behind us here, there's a couple of RC planes that are flying. So it's an enjoyable club. We have a cafe, we have a classroom and a lounge, we have 3 apartments, and we have a swimming pool, all of which are open to members. It's an easy place to join. It's very relaxing, and I would encourage you to come give us a visit, look around the place, and see whether you enjoy airplanes as much as we do, and we will be happy to take you on as a member.
We'd like to invite you here in Angeles City Flying Club for our trial intro flights. We have our numbers. It's going to be written below. And please subscribe to FILIPINAPILOTCHEZKA.
Yeah, thank you.
ACFC.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because super dami pa namin papakita sa inyo.
Yep.
See you. Thank you.
Please like
Subscribe and hit the notification bell below. Fire!